Fula coming to you with another video. Shout outs to the whole LDBC. So in this video, man, I kind of want to review a product that I came across that I was like, wow. Like, I came for one thing, but I left with another thing. So, you know, me, I'm big on these herbal tonics, you know, like, because they do, at the end of the day, clear out your system. They do, at the end of the day, detox you. They do, at the end of the day, help your bowels move, although there's no need for that for me. But at the end of the day, they do give your system a sense of cleanness. They do give your system a sense of emptiness in a good way, you know, because, like, you know, a lot of times, man, we eat things and we don't realize how it stocks up inside of us, man. Like, we don't realize how, you know, it basically is getting digested, but it's like the wear and tear of eating, you know, basically needs to be addressed when it comes to our bodies. Now, granted, I am not a health guru. I am not a herbalist or anything like that, but I do use herbs. You know, there's just certain herbs that I use. So I was going into the African Caribbean store, and I was kind of surprised, you know, what I found there. I was looking for an energy drink that we usually drink. It's called Lucozade, and maybe I'll do a review for Lucozade later. But instead of leaving with that energy drink, I left with this stuff. Now, the thing is Noni Juice was always looked at as a health beneficial product, but they stepped it up with this one, man. So, you know, Noni Juice is made from soursop, and if you don't know about the soursop fruit, just research it and know the different benefits that come with it are plenty. You know what I mean? But this one, man, they stepped it up because they had two options at the store. They had, you know, just the regular Noni Juice, or they had the Sorrel Noni Juice. And for those of you guys who don't know what Sorrel is, it's a drink that we pretty much have across the board in anywhere where there's African descended people. You know, we have this drink in back home where I come from. We just call it different names. It's called either Zobo or Bisap. You know, in Caribbean, they call it Sorrel. In Latin American countries, they call it Jamaica, but it's made with the same hibiscus flower. So the crazy thing about this, man, they stepped it up big time. They added Noni Juice with Sorrel. So I had to grab this. I'm like, oh, so you guys are going in now. So I grabbed this. Now, granted, they even took it a step further, okay? If you look at the back and the ingredients of this thing, the ingredients are water, Jamaican sorrel, Jamaican ginger, cinnamon leaves, pimento seeds, sarsaparilla, chani roots, raw moon, and noni fruit juice. So you know what this tells me? This thing not only detoxes you, but it also gives you that, you know, and what I mean by that, I mean that, like, you know, if I go to my boxing gym today, I'm going to be able to do like maybe 17 rounds off of sipping this stuff. You know, if I had a missus, you know what I mean, but I'm living that like hustler life where all I care about is getting to my goals. So I don't really have time to, you know, court no women unless they choose me up. You know, that's the only time that's happening. When they choose me up, then I'll make time. But I'm not about to give time to them, you know, if it ain't making no money, or if it ain't making me better at my sports endeavors or my other endeavors for back home in Africa. But if long story short, if I did have a woman, this thing, you know, this thing would, put it this way, it would do the trick. You know, it would definitely do the trick as far as the aphrodisiac is concerned, because of those roots that are included in it. You know, you have raw moon, you have chani root, you have sarsaparilla, and these roots are found in the Caribbean, and they're known for those things. So not only does this thing detox you, but it also gets you going, gets those juices flowing in the different places. But, you know, that's all I got to say about this, man. I'm really big on these things, to be honest with you. You know, I'm really big on these type of things. You know, excuse my messy vehicle. This isn't my only vehicle, though. This is just my vehicle that I use for everyday activities. You know what I mean? There's other things that I break out on the weekend. But anyhow, man, I recommend this. Maybe I'll do a review later for Lucozade, but this is definitely good stuff, man. And the fact that there's none of those fillers in there, none of those artificial flavors, none of those high fructose corn syrups, none of that, just raw ingredients, it makes it even more of a win. But anyhow, man, that's all I got for now, man. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Let me know if you drank this stuff before, and let me know what you think of it. Again, man, I'm gonna just say this. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We continental Africans, we Caribbeans, we you know, Afro-Latins, you know, in every part of the Americas, we are one people, different tribes though, okay? And different cultures, but still one people, and we're gonna find something that reminds us of ourselves no matter where we go. Okay? So this is why I really mess with the Caribbean stuff. This is why I really mess with the Afro-Latin stuff. This is why, quiet as is kept, your boy is booking to Venezuela soon. You know, because he was invited there. And that's just what it is, man. You know? So I can't like just limit myself to my tribe and my culture, you know, although, you know, I stick with my roots, I stick with my code of ethics in that culture, eat my culture's food and stuff. But still, man, when you find good within the black diaspora, you better take it. Even if you are Nigerian, even if you're a Togolese, vice versa. If, like, for example, a St. Lucian find good in, on the continental African scale, take it. We're going to give it to you. You know, just take it. And we'll be way better off, I think, if we thought along those lines, man. Thomas Sankara, Maurice Bishop, and the like thereof, we're trying to do it, man. So let's just revive that, you know. And I'm just going to revive it by what I eat and what I drink. Fula signing out. Njarama.